Let's take a look at the Sons of Anarchy cast from their early days to where they are now. Would you recognize them on the street today? Starting with Ron Perlman, who played the formidable Clay Morrow. Now 74, he was in his late 50s to early 60s during the show. Funny enough, Ron initially hesitated to take the role because he was terrified of motorcycles. Hard to believe, right? Still, he pushed through his fear and even performed some of his own riding stunts. Today, he's still acting in film and TV and stays active on social media, often sharing his unfiltered thoughts on politics. Next, we have Katie Sagal, who brought the fierce and manipulative Gemma Teller Morrow to life. Now 71, she was in her mid-50s when she was stirring up chaos and charming. Did you know Katie is also a musician? Mark Boone Jr., our beloved Bobby Elvis, is now 69 but was in his late 50s during the show. Despite his rough biker persona, he's actually a poet and enjoys writing his own pieces. Known as the prankster of the set, he once swapped Charlie Hunnam's coffee with hot sauce, leading to a hilarious reaction. Kim Coates, the wild and unpredictable Tig Trader, is 66 today. Back when the show aired, he was around 50, and fun fact, he had never ridden a motorcycle before getting the role. He had to learn fast, even crashing once during practice, but insisted on getting back on the bike the same day. Kim fully embodied Tig, often staying in character even off-camera, and his quirky love for dolls. That was an improvisation that just stuck. Now he's still acting, often taking on intense roles, and remains a passionate hockey fan. Tommy Flanagan, the rugged Chibs Telford, is now 59. During Sons of Anarchy, he was in his mid-40s. His distinct facial scars are real, the result of an attack when he was younger, giving him that unmistakable tough guy look. Theo Rossi, better known as Juice Ortiz, is 49 now. When he played Juice, he was in his early 30s. Theo is a big advocate for animal rights and even went vegan during the show. His head tattoos? Completely fake. Each day he spent hours in the makeup chair getting them applied. Dayton Cali, our gruff but endearing Wayne Unser, is now 78. Back in his SOA days, he was in his 60s. Interestingly, despite playing a lawman, Dayton isn't a big fan of authority in real life. Maggie Siff, who played Tara Knowles, is now 50. She was in her mid-30s while filming. On set, she once accidentally triggered a real hospital alarm during a scene, causing a full evacuation. To prepare for emotional scenes, she wrote letters from Tara's perspective. David LaBrava, aka Happy Loman, is 61, and here's a wild fact. Before acting, he was a real-life Hell's Angel. His authentic biker experience made his performance even more believable. Today, he focuses on writing and custom bike work. Ryan Hurst, the fan favorite O.P. Winston, is 48 now. Back then, he was in his early 30s. Despite playing the tough and tragic O.P., Ryan is actually a gentle giant who loves yoga and meditation. Now he's appeared in The Walking Dead and voiced Thor and God of War, Ragnarok. William Lucking, who played the wise and rugged Penny Winston, sadly passed away in 2021 at the age of 80. During the show, he was in his late 60s. A veteran actor with a passion for theater, he often helped improve dialogue and mentored younger cast members. He's remembered fondly by his Sons of Anarchy family. Michael Ornstein, aka Chucky Marstein, is now 61. In his 40s during the show, he brought an eccentric charm to his role. He loved the role so much that he kept one of Chucky's prosthetic hands as a souvenir. These days, he's active in indie theater productions. Winter Abe Zoli, who played Layla Winston, is 43. In her late 20s during the show, she impressed everyone with her professionalism, once staying perfectly calm when a prop light exploded mid-scene. Now she's working in European films. Jimmy Smits, who portrayed Nero Padilla, is 69. In his late 50s during the series, he was already an Emmy-winning actor and a strong advocate for Latino representation in Hollywood. He continues acting, recently starring in The Heights. And finally, the face of Sons of Anarchy, Charlie Hunnam, who played Jax Teller. Now 44, he was in his late 20s to early 30s when filming. Charlie was so committed to the role that he never washed his jeans throughout the entire series to maintain authenticity. He also spent time with real motorcycle clubs to understand their culture. Even after suffering a broken nose during a fight scene, he powered through. Today, he stars in films like The Gentleman and remains a fan favorite. So, what do you think of the Sons of Anarchy cast today? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe Scream Bobo for more updates on your favorite shows.